What's happening, everybody? This is Jose Gagnon, the super random guy, here again today. And a lot of you may not know, but there have been a bunch of the Mario RPG games, role-playing games, for those of you who don't know what the RPG stands for. And I think that they're a lot more enjoyable and cool than the Mario platformer games, because it's all about battles, and I just always found that doing the battles is a lot cooler than just going on different platforms and jumping on random platforms and stuff. So yeah, we're gonna show you some gameplay, see what you think. And the first Mario RPG game, which was actually called Mario RPG, came out all the way back in 1996. So this is actually a remake of the classic game, and the remake happened in 2023. But what makes this a really great game, in my opinion, is they actually let you play not just as the Mario guy, but Bowser, Princess Peach, and then you get two other random just characters called Mallow and Geno as well. So yeah, and they all can learn special abilities, like obviously Bowser has his fire attack, and Princess Peach can heal her teammates and stuff. And yeah, that's what I think is a really great game right here, the Mario RPG. One of the really great Mario RPGs, even though it was the first ever one. Got a lot of interesting bosses in the game as well. Like Kroko, which is this random dinosaur that tries to steal money from Mallow, who's a Cloud character. Yeah, this is Mallow, the Cloud guy. And then you just got other pretty interesting, like Boyer, Punchello, all these, Booster, who kidnaps Princess Peach just because he likes how she looks, kind of similar to Bowser as well. And the whole reason that Mario goes on the journey in Mario RPG is to collect these things called the stars. So yeah, that's one of the great Mario RPG games. And then the series ends up splitting up into two different RPG series. One of them right here, which is the Mario and Luigi series,
You might be asking yourself,
with the first game called Mario Luigi Superstar Saga, where they don't even explore the Mushroom Kingdom. They go to like a different area, which is called the Bean Kingdom. And as you can see, Bowser's your starting boss, and then you got some other. They introduce a new villain, besides Bowser, called Fawful, who comes from the Bean Kingdom and stuff. So we'll show a little bit of his fight right here. And also in the Mario Luigi games, the bros can learn these special powerful attacks called Bros attacks. Waffle is a pretty interesting villain, and he appears in a couple of the other Mario, Luigi games. And what's even crazier about this game, too, in particular, is that Bowser ends up, losing his memory and tags along with this guy called Popple, which I'll be showing you right here, a little bit right here now.
Let's go! Okie dokie.
So now you'll be seeing a little bit of the bros attacks as well. So yeah, they do a lot of interesting things with Bowser and some of the other characters and stuff. And one other thing I forgot to mention when I mentioned that Princess Peach was playable, in the original. Come on. In the original Mario RPG, she comes back again, but this time in one of the Paper Mario games, which is another one of the RPGs. So she becomes playable again in Super Paper Mario for the Wii, and I think this game came out in like early 2000s. So yeah, we, in some of the games, the brothers, Mario and Luigi, they travel to other worlds and stuff. And, that's what makes the series interesting. Like, even the second Mario Luigi game, well, I mean, they don't really go to anywhere new in the second one, but what's interesting about that one is they add in Baby Mario and Baby Luigi to that game. So you have 4 playable characters in that one. Which of course makes the gameplay interesting. Sorry, I'm just looking up. Yeah, Super Paper Mario came out in 2007. So this is another, game where Princess Peach is playable. And then she comes back for 2 other RPGs, but which don't come out until 2017. And this is from the Mario Rabbids series. After this stupid commercial again, but yeah, like I was saying, we got the Partners in Time, which is the second game. It introduces Baby Mario and Baby Luigi, and there's also Baby Bowser's in the Partners in Time game. And then the other games in the Mario Luigi series are Bowser's Inside Story, where you get to actually play as Bowser as well, and Mario and Luigi are actually inside of his body, so you get to kind of explore Bowser's body, and this game came out in 2009. And the Bowser's Inside Story was one of my most favorite of the favorite game in the Mario Luigi series, just because, like I said, you get to play as Bowser as well. And then there was Dream Team, which came out in 2013, which has the brothers again go to a different area completely, which is Pilo Island, I'm pretty sure. And then Paper Jam, which included Paper Mario. And then my other most favorite, which I've played, which is the Mario Luigi Brothership, which has the brothers go to this place called Concordia. Now this is a little bit of the Mario Rabbids series where they have, some of the Rabbid characters meet the Mario characters, basically. And some of the Rabbid characters are actually dressed up as as Mario characters. So they have like a rabbit version of Princess Peach. They have a rabbit version of Luigi, a rabbit version of Mario, a rabbit version of Yoshi, and yeah, and even Yoshi himself is playable. And they even added a Donkey Kong DLC thing called Donkey Kong Adventure, basically. So yeah, a lot of good stuff right here. So yeah, like I said, they do a lot of interesting things here, with the characters and the gameplay itself, like with the battles. That's what I enjoy the most about the Mario Luigi series. They even, as a boss, have a rabbit version of Donkey Kong, which you're about to see here, right here in a couple of minutes. So yeah, this is why I enjoy, so much of the Mario Luigi series right here. I think like the series is really great and really fun and amazing. And they do a lot of stuff with the characters, and I'm just going to show a little bit over here as well of the Mario Luigi Brothership game, which is the one I've played. I've only played 2 of the Mario Luigi games, which are the the Brothership and Bowser's Inside Story.
Are those my swim trunks?
Yes, Bob, they are.
And then for the Paper Mario games, I've played 3 of them, being Thousand Year Door, the original one from the N64, the original like Paper Mario, and then the other one was Origami King for Switch. What's cool about this thing and the Brothership game is while you're battling and stuff, Luigi will have different ideas, of how to like attack the boss and stuff, as you're about to see right here, I think. So yeah, and one other thing I kind of forgot to mention at the beginning as well is, obviously in a bunch of the RPG games, they still stick to the trope of, Princess Peach being captured, but she gets captured by, not just Bowser in a bunch of the games, but by different people. But hey, at least the good thing as well is, she was playable in 4 of the RPG games, which, I think is really great because, it's always it's always good to include her as a playable character instead of just always having her kidnapped a lot. I'm going to be just showing off right here a quick little picture thing here of another one of the Rabbids games, which is called Sparks of Hope right here. And they added, another Rabbid version right here, which is a Rabbid version of Rosalina. And then we have this other female Rabbid called Edge, who also ends up being playable. And even Bowser gets playable in the second Rabbids game. So that's always pretty cool stuff right there. So yeah, that's going to be it, everybody, for the video. Hopefully you all enjoyed it now. And, get the greatness, have the amazing happy times. And we will see you all here next time.